Seeing the hulking proportions of a Hummer H2 SUV sitting next to you at a stoplight is a common and can be a humbling experience. But owners love these big utes and the image they project. Now, the original Hummer, known as the H1, has a military reputation of being mini vehicles for many missions. Well, it seems like the H2 is following in those tire tracks as well. So joining the full-size H2 SUV, 2005 brings the equally mammoth Hummer H2 SUT, or Sport Utility Truck. Seeing as there's nothing tougher than a pickup, it's only natural for Hummer to take its already gruff metal machine to the next level, in sync with Hummer's "why not try it anyway" image. As to that image, from doors forward, the SUT shares most of its tough parts and square looks with the H2 SUV. However, once you profile this militant vessel, its mugshot is quite different. At the rear, rather than a covered cargo compartment, is an expandable 4x3-foot pickup bed. The tailgate has a lock on it and mounts a swing-away outside spare tire. At 81.2 inches wide and sitting on 17-inch rims with 315/70 series tires, the SUT hovers comfortably with 10 inches of ground clearance. The H2's rugged full-time four-wheel drive system uses a Borg-Warner 2-speed electronically controlled full-time transfer case with 5 operating modes. And with its locking differential, 2 levels of traction control, and throttle compensation for 4 low, are we over-prepared for that occasional off-road excursion? Probably, but so what? This truck is all about what you could do, isn't it? Fitted with GM's 6-liter V8, output is 325 horsepower, up 9 horses from last year, with 5 added pound-feet of torque for a total of 365. The V8 is mated to a 4-speed heavy-duty automatic transmission and is capable of a maximum trailer towing capacity of 6,700 pounds. At the track, however, the H2 showed its heft. Weighing in at 6,400 pounds, we weren't surprised by its leisurely 0 to 60 run of 9.9 seconds, or as the SUT completed the quarter mile in 17.4 seconds at 81 miles per hour. Both numbers are comparable to our first H2 SUV test. However, off the line and off-road performance is strong, especially at the low end where you need it. We can suggest a fix for any excuses, however. Pop in the Duramax turbo diesel V8 used in the H1 and watch those numbers shrink. It's a rumor we'd like to spread. But one thing's certain, no matter where the SUT's power peaks, its 4-wheel disc ABS brakes stop well, if a bit long. From 60, we traveled 140 feet to a halt. There was some slight wiggle and fade, but nothing alarming. In any handling exercise, you know this is a big, heavy truck, and it should be driven that way. Still, steering position is quite good, and most quick maneuvers can be made with confidence. Plus, highway ride quality is smooth and solid. Credit for this goes to the SUT's independent front torsion bar suspension and 5-link solid axle rear suspension with variable rate self-leveling air springs. It soaks up the bumps and dips so you don't have to. Inside, while nearly identical to the H2 SUV, the 5-passenger interior fit and finish has improved. Notable standard features include leather seating, huge gauges, manly gear shift, CD stereo with Bose speakers, moonroof, and OnStar. XM satellite radio and a touchscreen navigation system are optional. Rear seating is fit for 3, with the split seats foldable for 30.7 cubic feet of covered cargo space. But what really sets the H2 SUT apart from the H2 SUV is the real guts and glory of an expandable and versatile cargo bed. Made possible by its quickly dropped midgate, which separates the pickup bed from the passenger space. Think Chevrolet Avalanche and Cadillac Escalade EXT. Plus, the SUT adds a power rear window to the midgate for added convenience. Now, with the midgate closed, the 20-inch deep rubber-lined washable open cargo box holds 22 cubic feet. Opening the midgate expands that area to 53 cubic feet. That's a 4x6 cargo bed. A lockable hard tonneau cover is optional. Are you sold yet? Well, SUT prices start at $52,845, $55,625 for the Adventure Series, and $56,585 for the top-of-the-line Lux Series. Not cheap, but what price glory? True, you can buy other full-size SUVs and pickups for a lot less, no less, but they're not Hummers. And you have to give it to the flexible concept of the H2 SUT. It salutes the multi-role duties of the military H1 with honor. So while many may not consider the 2005 Hummer H2 SUT a serious work truck, it can do its share of serious work just about anywhere you want to do it, and haul around a full load of bragging rights to boot. Well, I hope you'll join us next week for more Motorweek, when we'll test Jeep's all-new Grand Cherokee and Kia's latest Spectra subcompact. I'm John Davis. We'll see you then.
To learn more about Motorweek, television's original automotive magazine, visit pbs.org. Motorweek has been brought to you by the Stanley Works, makers of professional-grade mechanics and automotive tools. Stanley, proud to support public television. Stanley, make something great. Information available at www.stanleytools.com. To order a video cassette of this program, call 1-800-873-6154. This program was produced by Maryland Public Television, which is solely responsible for its content.
We are PBS.